Hello and welcome. This is Hena Talati and you are watching It's Tomorrow News. On March 19th, a volcano erupted in southwestern Iceland after thousands of earthquakes. It has erupted on Reykjanes Peninsula in southwest Iceland, producing a river of lava that could be seen from the capital Reykjavik, which is 20 miles away. The spectacular eruption of volcano began in March when a first fissure discharged a steady stream of lava flowing into the valley of Mount Fagradalur on Iceland's southwestern tip. Now the new split comes out 2 days after two fissures opened around 700 meters from initial eruption, creating a long molten rivulet flowing into the neighboring valley. The third lava stream, about a meter deep and 150 meters long, is a very draw for 10,000s of spectaculars, taking advantage of the site's relatively easy access just 40 kilometers from Reykjavik. The lava is flowing from a third fissure that opened overnight in Iceland's nearly 3-week-old volcanic eruption near the capital Reykjavik. The new river of bright orange magma flowed down the slope to join the expanding field of lava at the base, now covering more than 81 acres according to Meteorological Office. The La Soufrière volcano on Caribbean island of Saint Vincent began a series of explosive eruptions on April 9, sending clouds of hot ash some 20,000 feet into the air, blanketing much of the island in ash and causing water and electricity outages. The latest and biggest eruption so far took place early on April 12 when the volcano sends deadly clouds of hot gas, ash and stones down the mountain sides. The buildings and the structures that were on the mountain were destroyed, damaged, mashed up due to this series of explosions. The explosions at the 3,864-foot volcano could continue for days or weeks according to the Seismic Research Center. In the meantime, a new eruption on Piton de la Fournaise volcano at French La Réunion Island was followed after a sudden seismic crisis with more than 700 earthquakes. A new eruption began at the volcano from a new fissure at the southern flank of the Dolomieu central cone, about 1 kilometer from the southern wall of the summit depression. Although the onset of the lava emission was not observed visually due to the bad weather conditions, the typical seismic signal that always accompanies the eruptions of Piton de la Fournaise, known as continuous volcanic tremor, was sufficient for the volcano observatory to announce the awaited new eruption of this year. Later, the presence of new eruptive fissure feeding lava fountains and lava flows in the southern sector of the summit depression was confirmed by the authorities. During the preceding seismic crisis, more than 700 shallow volcanic earthquakes were measured and magma started rising under the surface while making its path. Then it broke through the rocks, generating the quakes. Additionally, the instruments of the volcano observatory detected rapid ground deformation caused by the underground pressure and expansion, also indicating that the magma had left a deeper reservoir and was spreading towards the surface. The effusive eruption of the volcano still continues. The eruptive fissure continues to be active and has been gradually building a steep-sided cinder cones around the Amazon vents. Both vents continue to erupt mild lava fountains about 30 to 60 meters tall. The elevated seismic activity, that is 250 quakes, that started on 13th March decreased significantly as the seismic network recorded only about 60 volcano-tectonic earthquakes since March 27. The observations likely reflect magma intrusion at shallow depth and pressurization of forming magma chamber. The quakes led to the destabilization of the summit crater, where rockfalls have been occurring as a result. Piton de la Fournaise is a typical basaltic shield volcano located on the French island La Réunion. Is one of the world's most active and productive volcanoes. Recently, it is in the phase of frequent but short-lived eruptions that start with lava fountains and produce large lava flows. For the past 10 years, the Piton de la Fournaise has erupted on average every 9 months, fortunately without endangering the islanders. It is an undisputable star of Réunion Island and one of the most active volcanoes on the planet. Several times a year, the Piton de la Fournaise lays on a spectacular show with technicolor eruptions and lava flows. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News Hena Talati. For more weather updates like this, and please subscribe our channel.